Now, people with disabilities, especially the blind and the deaf in Cape Coast, are often stigmatized, making many unable to access education. This situation, according to the Cape Coast School for the Blind and the Deaf, has been hampering the education of such persons. But for the past 3 years, there is an NGO, Anopa Project, that is using sports and financial support to make schooling attractive to such folk. Richard Kwejunyako has more in the following report.
These are visually and hearing impaired children. Such persons in times past were not encouraged to access education. Many were stigmatized and ostracized, hence making many of them lose interest in schooling. The School for the Deaf and Blind here in Cape Coast is one school that admits people with such alternative abilities and has been helping them fulfill their dreams. The era of stigma and marginalization is yet to go away as many continue to suffer. But for the past 3 years, the situation here appears to be changing.
From experience, what we've realized is that anytime the kids reopen school, they want to come because they know that when they come to school, they can swim. So it is just a matter of using sports as a catalyst to promote education. One thing that we've realized is that most of these kids are stigmatized in the home. As a result of marginalization, some of them are not able to come to school. Most of them are also coming from very strange backgrounds, whether they have only one parent, or they don't have parents at all. Some of them are looked after by their grandparents. Some parents also don't have the financial means to bring them to school.
Ernest Appiah is the CEO of Anopa Project. That project is using sports to stimulate the interest of students to attract them to come to school. Many of them who couldn't afford the educational bills have been given scholarships, books, and even what could sustain their interest in schooling.
We've been working with the Cape Coast School for the Deaf and Blind for the past 3 years. And what we do is we use sports to make education attractive. We are doing soccer, we are doing swimming, we are doing volleyball. Of course, because of the COVID, we've stopped our sporting activities for a while. But that is what we do to make sure that the kids are happy when they come to school. We've realized that when it comes to the government sector, these differently abled people are marginalized, as I said, even in terms of education. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to encourage every individual, whether abled or differently abled, to be able to have education. Every kid has the opportunity or has the right to play. If you're a kid and you don't play, you become dull. Education through play or play through education can also encourage kids to want to stay in school and to want to study to become somebody in future.
Head of the blind department, Abugri Rose and Adiebo says the situation of many students have been changed thanks to the Anopa Project.
Anopa Foundation first came here to introduce swimming to us, and then we added other games. And from that time, Anopa has been coming to donate a lot of things to the students as we are seeing today. And the fact is that most of our students come from deprived areas, and their families do not have the means to assess the students. Even coming to school is a problem.
Now the school pupils here can swim, play football, and engage in all manner of sports thanks to the project. The school population of about 500 pupils is elated and got their interest in education and sports covered. Richard Kwejunyako, Joy News, Cape Coast.
And that's a touching note on which to end the news. You can actually get more news at myjoyonline.com. We kickstart the news review shortly. We'll be right back.